Mast Y22. Mast Y22 open box, of course. So why it bring me the attention is because of I love this one, like Mast tools, like the old one. This is 3.5mm stroke. Okay, I really love for shading, but okay, for normal skin this is okay. But if you have a customer have a thinner skin, okay, I want something to replace it. Now I've been using a lot of sear to do the lining. Now the lining I'm talking about when you do ombre brows, the outlining, okay? So can I do one machine to do both? Okay, this is why I buy it. Now the design they have is like a little bit similar with the Y22. Okay, this is, I believe Y22 is a smaller version of Mast Tour 3.5mm stroke. So that's why bring me the attention. Now open box, this is like little bit flyers they have. So I put on the side. So now the display is pretty similar with the sear, but the look is pretty much a smaller version of the Mast tools. Okay, it's a smaller version of Mast tools. So take a look at the pen. Okay, this is able to connect with the RCA. Okay, pretty much we focus on the open box right now. USB type C connection. So a little bit like gasket. So I put it. So I don't know, this is like, I believe they try to promote is as a PMU machines. So this is what I want to try today. Now PMU. So how about this? I try the VS. Everyone agree or no? No? You want to try the Mast needles coverage? Let me see. So yeah, I do have Mast needle coverage 0801 RL. Now be careful, like the taper. No one really talk about that, but only Jimmy T, okay, married with PMU, talk about taper. This is 5.0mm, the taper length. So that means the taper is really long. So now for normal long taper, this is around 3.5mm. This is, so that's why like some needles, oh, how come the dot size is a little bit different? So this is the main reason. But anyway, I should like buy like 1001 or 1201 or 1401. I don't think they have 1401. So the voltage, I set it up maybe 6.5. Let's see what's going on. Okay, now the ink, okay, the ink. I mean the pigment, like this is your PMU. Anyone know what this is? DNA Brows Daddy. I'm a big fan of Brows Daddy. So now the box beautiful. Always like Brows Daddy. Always like this is marketing. This is marketing. So they open the box. Okay, well, gold. So I ordered 4 pigment to try. Pretty good. Now I still have the old Brows Daddy, okay? So I try to replace it to the new Brows Daddy. This is the same name, Chocolate. Is it pronounced right? So now I don't want to say, okay, if your eyes is good enough. Take a look at the ingredient. They are a little bit different than the old one, okay? So of course, because Brows Daddy is a PMU artist, okay, especially he do very good on brows. So this is my hope, okay, have someone like artist, they can create something is very good for ombre brows. Okay, this is my hope. But the ingredient I've been trying today, it's still not exactly what I want yet. Maybe I don't know how to use it, this and that. I will keep trying, but today, like right now, we try the Brows Daddy ink, the new one, DNA. So now, why we don't do that? Okay, try the shading and see what's going on. Yeah, the grip is a little bit better than the, this is Sear, okay? The grip is, this one easier to do the shading. Let me see the lining. Yeah, pretty stable as well now. Because why? Because this is what I'm saying before. When I do ombre brows, I need usually this one for outlining, this one for the shading. So a little bit quick review, okay? So this is still, I love it. Yeah, because earlier this the needle's handout is not long enough, so I cannot see the pixelize. So shading, yeah, this is always good. But let me see the lining. Yeah, for me, because like this machine is more shaky and then more little bit more heavy, so it's harder to do the lining. Okay, now yeah, this is exactly what I thought, okay? So for the lining, I still love this one, okay? When you're shading on the same lining, still this one. So this machine is like combined, okay, shading and lining in one machine, and then less penetrate. So because this is 3.0 millimeter stroke length, so yeah. So if you say, well, you want to do ombre brow, something like that, well, I would say if you want just one machine, you can pretty much get that one. It's okay. So how about we try something really stupid and see what's going on? Like, how about 5.0 and then see what's going on? Yeah, 5.0 doing a shading is a little bit weak. So now again, like the real customers with versus the practice skin, the latex is different. So now I'm maybe pumping up to 6.0. Let's see what's going on. Now getting better now. So how about 7? So now when you do shading, okay, this is a little bit secret. Okay, shading pretty much have two kinds. So usually it's kind of 90 degrees, but because of I want you to see better, I move my angle a little bit. So shading. Now some people like do 1, 2, 3, and then move a little bit 1, 2, 3, and then move a little bit 1, 2, 3. Now the stroke not necessarily all stroke is the same length. Because why? When you do shading, you won't overlap each other. Now the voltage are one higher, so it's more pixelized. So now some people will do like 1, 2, 3, move a little bit, 1, 2, 3, move a little bit. Another technique is, okay, you start right here. Okay, when you do the swing, you start from right here. 1. Some people like do all the way. And then go back. So see which way you like, okay? So if you keep shading, it will be like, you start at, this is a center point. Of course, okay, let's white off and see what's going on now. Baby oil, okay. So this is what I'm saying. This machine is okay to do lining and shading in one machine because this is the old school. So that's why Mast is getting so popular because of that one. Back to like 4 or 5 years ago, like we don't have much wireless machines, so we get this one. So shading do pretty good, but the lining we need to deal with it because like vibration, something like that. We cannot really create a very good fine line on the outlining. So, but right now we improve, like with the knowledge, we get better and better. Yeah, like this one, like will be a little bit too much trauma to the skin, especially your customers is a thinner skin. Or like now, this is a little bit secret. When you do touch up, okay. So let's say, for example, like you working on 3.5mm stroke, shading pretty good. But after 6 weeks or something like that, 2 months, when a customer come to you, hey, I want to do a little bit touch up. Okay, so now, because the skin is still thin, okay, this is very big secret. No one really talk about that, and then I figured it out by myself. You should step back a little bit. So that means on the touch-up, you don't want to go as deep as the first time, and then the stroke length, okay, you using a little bit step back, like let's say you 3.5 you're using for the first sessions, and then after 2 months you're using maybe 3.0mm stroke. treat it as a thinner skin because the skin is still very thin, and then the depth into the skin a little bit, step back a little bit. The past don't do too much on the touch-up, like unless the customer, okay, same customer come back probably like half years, 1 year, yeah, you go back to normals, the stroke length and then normal depth into the skin and normal pressure. So this is my suggestion. Now a lot of information, hopefully that will help you. Now after this video I will combine, okay, all those machines like this one, that one, and then the Mast Fly, okay, all together and doing the final test. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.